Brandy and Millie, and welcome to my channel. I am so excited for today because I'm finally going to share my must-have baby products. You guys have been asking me, what are the products that I actually use that I registered for? What products should you register for? And this is just a collection of really my must-haves. These are staples that I swear by, and I'm really excited to show you. So let's get started. You're gonna help Mama? My baby? Hey, let me eat your shoe. One of my favorite products that I have absolutely become obsessed with is my aromatherapy diffuser. I really think that diffusing essential oils, this one's by Saje, and I have this great little set right here, but I really feel like diffusing essential oils in Millie's room when she's sleeping helps calm her, soothe her, and really helps her get a good night rest. In fact, when I'm doing the last feeding with Millie, Mr. A will make sure that there's water in the diffuser, and he'll sprinkle a little bit of the oil in there. And as soon as we walk into the nursery, it's like it's Spa City. I mean, it really smells like beautiful heavenly clouds. And another thing that I like from them, from Saje, is this Aroma Fairy little children's soothing oil blend. It's a roller. And as Millie has started teething, I like to put this behind her ears, or usually on the back of her neck, and it just helps calm her. And I really think this has helped with helping with that teething and her feeling comfortable. I feel like as a first-time mom, you're constantly like checking on your baby, making sure they're breathing, making sure they're okay. The first time Millie had a cough, I was like, oh my God, do we call the doctor? Is she fine? So something that has really given me a peace of mind is this thermometer. A friend of mine recommended it, and what I love is that you press the button. You literally just run it across your forehead. Let's see if it starts beeping. Mr. A usually does it. Oh, there it is, 98.5. But this is actually the thermometer that you see a lot of times at the nurse's office or at urgent care. And it's great because most of the time, if the baby doesn't have a temperature, they're usually fine. And I just love that I have that. I keep it in the diaper bag, and so I never have to guess. And I never have to like take her diaper off and do it the old-fashioned way, which I hate doing to her. Whether you use these swaddles to swaddle your baby, to use them as a breastfeeding cover, a blanket, to shield the car seat, I love these Aden and Anais swaddles. They're super soft, they're breathable. I probably have a couple dozen of these, and I have used them since Millie was itty bitty, and I continue to use them, and they're gorgeous. And this is something that I will use next time we have another baby. But yeah, you can't go wrong with these beautiful receiving blankets. And I mean, I've even cut them in half and used them as burp rags. I've used them to wrap my hair up because they're nice and gentle and breathable. I mean, these are absolutely priceless. I remember when I didn't have children and I would go to my friend's house who had kids and their baby was sleeping, and it was like you had to tiptoe. I mean, don't you dare like laugh too loud or anything. So this sound machine is kind of like a lifesaver from being that parent that has to tiptoe around. What I love is it has all sorts of different sounds. I really love the white noise because according to doctors, when the baby is in the womb, it sounds really loud, like the ocean, and kind of fuzzy. And so I love putting that noise machine on for Millie, the white noise machine. And it's been awesome because if she's sleeping and we have friends over and we're laughing and playing music, I really think that it helps her sleep peacefully and calmly. This also acts as a night light, which is also helpful for those late night feedings. And it's cute. It's a little elephant. You know, I knew early on that I wanted to breastfeed, but I also knew that I wanted to bottle feed. I thought that was such a great way for my baby and daddy to bond. And also as a working mom, I wanted to make sure that my baby could get fed by other people. We introduced bottle feeding a couple days in, and someone had given us these Latch bottles, and they were just a lifesaver. You know, some people say that there can be nipple confusion depending on the bottle. I think a lot of it has to do with that slow flow, and I love that these bottles have this like flexible nipple that mimics the real breast. There's only a couple parts, so you're not cleaning a whole bunch of stuff. There's a little anti-colic valve, which is perfect for reducing any gas in baby's tummy. But these are my go-to bottles. And like I said, Millie started getting bottle fed day 2. Anytime I'm working and I have a friend watch her or daddy's watching her, I love that I know she's going to eat. And these bottles are just great. I don't know. I feel like a common mistake that first-time moms do is they buy a whole bunch of bottles to see which bottle their baby likes. Then you're confusing yourself, you're confusing your baby. Start with these and see. I think you'll really like them. So my sister actually gave me her baby Bjorn from 10 years ago, and I was using that with Millie just until she started getting a little too big for it. I love my baby Bjorn carrier. This has been such a lifesaver. If you're a mom, you know that you pretty much lose one arm when you become a mom because you're always holding your baby. And I love that I can wear this and be hands-free. There are so many baby carriers on the market, but what I love about the baby Bjorn is your baby is still being supported while you're taking your baby out because there are clips on both sides. I think one of the scary parts when I was testing carriers is a lot of them, you press one button in the back or on the neck and the whole thing just flips open and your baby is like dependent on you kind of holding them with one arm while you're taking it off. It's really bulky. So what I love is I can keep one side clipped, Millie's in there, I can take her out and put her back in, and I only have to clip each side. I also love that this is breathable because I get super hot, she gets super hot, so this fabric is awesome, especially for those long walks along the beach. There is nothing worse than when your baby has a stuffy nose or a runny nose and they can't blow it themselves. And I use those little bulb things, but they really don't work that well. So someone gave me this Snot Sucker by Nose Frida and I resisted using it. I just thought it was the most ridiculous thing ever. You basically suck right here and you put this against your little baby's nostril and you suck. Now you're not gonna suck up boogers because there's a filter right here. And this thing catches it all. You can clean it out. It's super sanitary. They also come with extra filters. But this has been a godsend. Babies actually are supposed to get 6 to 12 colds a year. It's very common, especially when babies are teething. They have runny noses, they're coughing, and so you need this. And it's super simple. You just press this right here by your baby's nose and you suck and you get all that snot out and then they can breathe because ultimately you just want your baby to be comfortable. And I will say, usually daddy does this part because I still get a little grossed out. Now that Millie is crawling and really wants to go all over the place, she cannot be trusted by herself, and that's why I love this little sit me up chair. I can plop her in the chair, I can pick the whole thing up, bring her to the bathroom with me, bring her in the kitchen, I prop her up on the counter and she helps me cook. But I really like the dynamics of the chair. I talked to my pediatrician, I talked to other mommies, and a lot of those chairs out on the market are kind of like bucket seats, which isn't a natural way to sit and really doesn't strengthen their core so they can learn how to sit up on themselves. And that's what I love about this chair is it teaches them how to do that. There's these little holes right here so you can clip toys and teething rings to them. And it also folds up so I can actually flatten the whole thing, tuck it away in the closet, and it doesn't take up space in my house. Super smart. When it comes to bath and body products for Millie, I love California Baby. You guys know I'm huge fans of theirs. They're all natural, they're organic, they're made here in Los Angeles. But something that I swear by is their everyday lotion right here, made with calendula. Smells so good and soft. I love to put this on her every single day. Massage oil, which I've been meaning to do a post about this, but I love giving Millie little baby massages when she was little. I still do massage on her, and I'm gonna do a video about it because I really think that it helps relax her, and it's also amazing bonding for mommy and baby or anyone else that's gonna be caring for your baby. And then, since we're always on the road, I love bringing my little travel size bubble bath for her and I so we can take little baths together. That's the thing, when you're traveling, you don't have room to bring like the baby bathtub. So take a bath with your baby, have the bubble bath, and really have fun with it. And this one's called Overtired and Cranky, but they're all made with pure essential oils. They smell so soft and nice and relaxing. And this is really the only thing that I use on Millie. When it comes to playmats, honestly for me, it comes down to not only function, but fashion and the style. Because our house is so small, I really wanted something that wasn't primary colored and bright and screamed like we have a baby. So first off, I love the way this looks. Soft colors, green, different textures. And I love how all these little hanging toys actually pop off. So sometimes before we leave, I'll take them off, I'll put them on her stroller, I'll clip them onto her car seat, I'll clip them on the strap. That's super versatile. And then also this mat comes with this little pillow, and that's great for tummy time, which is super important when they're little. So now, you know, when she's a baby, we would put her up and kind of prop her up and put her toys in front of her. Now, a lot of times she'll rest on this, but I really love the way this looks. I love that it came with these extra toys, and as a bonus, you can buy more matching toys, and as they get older and they're teething, they're filled with different textures, they have the little mirror. It's really become a multi-purpose thing for us. Probably the item that we've used the most since being parents is our Daka tot. We have used that thing since day one, and I'm so grateful that I put it on my registry because it gets a lot of use. When Millie was really small, we would put her in that lounger. She'd hang out on the couch, on the coffee table. I'd put her up on the counter when I was cooking. I love how it has those bumpers. I know she's safe. And when we travel to New York a lot, that's the way that we co-sleep. You know, we don't do co-sleeping at home in the bed, but when we're out of town in a hotel, I love that I can put the Daka tot right in between me and Daddy. She's safe, she has her own space. And then when she transitioned into the crib, we love using the Daka tot as a way for her to just ease into the fact that she's gonna be a big girl in the crib. And I love that it comes with different covers and stuff like that. So if you have one and you decide to expand your family, you can switch up the cover and it's almost like you have a new lounger. Now this last product is definitely an investment, but is absolutely worth it, especially if you're like me and you do a lot of traveling. It's the only one of its kind. It's a car seat stroller combo and it's called the Doudna. It's so fantastic that I can have this stroller pushing Millie along, and then just with a click of 2 buttons, it transforms from a stroller to a car seat. Literally takes 2 seconds. It is one of the best products I have, and especially if you travel a lot, it is a must-have. Now, a few other must-haves, don't laugh, but Amazon Prime. Oh my gosh, when you're a new mom and your baby's teething and you're like, oh my gosh, I need to buy teethers now, or I'm out of diapers, you want to just get on your phone and prime it. My friends and I joke that every day we have a package because we're moms and we just need to order everything. So invest in a Prime account. Secondly, Mommy and Me classes. This has been such a lifesaver for a new mom like me to really have that class to go to every single week, to have this tribe of mommy friends to learn from, to laugh with, to lean on. It's just not the same having friends who have kids different ages. It's just great to have new moms that you can just really have in your corner. So these are my must-haves for being a mom. I hope you guys enjoyed learning all about my favorite products. I will have the links below so you can shop them and click on each one and learn more about them. And if you want to see more mommy content, let me know in the comment box below. Send me all of your ideas. And as always, be sure to subscribe, hit that subscribe button, follow me on Facebook, and like me on Instagram and Twitter. And I'll see you next time. Bye.